Okay. Oh, this is gonna be hard, right? Okay, stop.
You can do it.
Okay, wait. I gotta take a break. Okay.
Welcome to Allie in the Valley. I'm Allison Ball. This is Eric Benet. He's my baby. I gave him his first record deal. We're like brother and sister.
Okay, stop. Welcome back to Allie in the Valley. I'm Allison Ball, and today I have a very special guest, Eric Benet.
What's up?
Exactly, and this is like my firstborn. Honestly, Eric and I go back, we just decided, we think it's 30 years.
30 years. 30 years, but that's 30 years before the Vietnam War. So it's like probably about 1946.
We're vampires.
Right.
But today he's coming, I'm gonna cook at his house. We are reunited to talk about just how life has come full circle. And today I'm gonna make a really simple salmon pasta dish because he loves salmon, he loves pasta, and he doesn't eat everything. So what are you called again?
Okay, I am a weirdo, but I am a pescatarian. So
What does that mean?
means it's like vegan plus fish.
Okay, cool.
We got so much history.
We did.
My first record deal.
Yes. First and second.
It's her, first and second.
Okay.
It's her fault.
Yes. But we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have lunch together and really talk about our history, good food, and let's get started. Okay, so seasoning wise, I'm just gonna do a little Cajun seasoning. You can also always use my essence, which I don't have at Eric's house right now, but I'm gonna make a batch and get it to him, and I'm gonna sell it to him soon.
What's your essence? That sounds racy.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, so what have you been doing, man? Like, what's going on in your life right now? With the COVID,
Yeah,
we've both been COVID tested, so you don't have to worry, but
Yeah.
what have you been doing?
It's
lately?
been an interesting adjustment. COVID has been either like, look, if the hustler ain't in you, it ain't gonna come out during COVID.
Right.
You know, but if it is in you, you'll find ways to reinvent yourself. And I've been doing a lot of film stuff. But go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, well, it's really affected you because you're always touring around the world. And unfortunately, right now you can't tour. So it becomes really difficult for artists to survive. So you've been working on film projects. Tell me some about your film projects and stuff too.
Yeah, so right before COVID hit, I wrote an original story for a film that I developed into a script, and my management and I, we were trying to get the movie greenlit, and it wasn't happening. And right before COVID hit, one of the producers of the Bohemian Rhapsody film read my script, fell in love with it. We were all set to shoot, and then Rona said, "Sit your ass down."
Wow.
And but we actually are going to resume production in, I think, probably late March now.
So you're doing more film and TV stuff.
Doing more film stuff. I wrote another short. There's obviously a lot of music that goes along with the movie, so I've been writing all the music, so it's been fun.
Well, I love what you sent me. Talk about your book, your children's book.
I sent you
book. It's so darn cute. I actually read it. I was like, I want to read more. Where are my other chapters, by the way?
They're coming. They're coming. But yeah, it's really one of the interesting things about being sequestered in a lockdown and COVID, and when you're just home and a creative person, you're firing on all cylinders. And I've always told my kids like bedtime stories, even with India.
Okay, and talk about your kids. How old are your kids now?
So India is 29 years old. Can you believe it?
No, 29 years old. Oh my God,
and
that's crazy.
Lucia and Luna are 8 and 6, and I've always been that daddy who just like tells these bedtime stories, and I thought, shoot, let me write one of these stories down and make a book. So that's what I'm working on now. And you like the first 3 chapters?
I love the first 2 chapters. I thought they were really interesting. They were very engaging, and I love the whole bully thing.
Yeah.
Because I have a special needs, you know, Tyler's special needs. He's 17, but a lot of that has happened where I think we're helicopter parents now, and you really worry about kids and how they interact. And so reading your book really made me reflect on how I feel about Tyler at school with his friends and stuff, that I want him to be treated equal, and I hope he's not being bullied. So I love the whole little, the thing that the kid was going through with getting bullied.
Absolutely.
But I don't know what happened. I hope he has revenge.
Well, he gets a hell of a revenge.
I figured that.
But I mean, yeah, it's just great to have, I thought it'd be nice to have a story that reinforced fairness and acceptance and the consequences of bullying in a fun kind of kid way. And Tyson, Tyler is incredible. He's so talented.
Thank you. Yeah. It's so funny to talk about that. So we reconnected because I needed we always reconnected, but I needed a favor from him. Tyler's band, Tyler's a trumpet player, and Eric has a studio, and I needed his studio, so I called him up and I said, guess what, you let me have my son and his band have your studio on. I didn't ask. I was like, we're using your studio to record the band.
No, you see, like she's like my sister. She don't ask for nothing. She'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm using your studio Tuesday, so no,
exactly.
you asked.
No idea, I did, but. So the bottom line of it is our kids are grown. The younger 2 are how old are the younger ones?
8 and 6.
8 and 6. And mine are 17 and 14.
And we survived.
And we are surviving.
We are surviving.
Yeah, and we're keeping it going. So cool. Okay, I'm gonna finish cutting this up. You gotta give me a second because I forgot what I'm cutting. All right, so I have cut up 3 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, I have my Parmesan cheese, juice of a lemon. We're gonna go over to the stove, and I'm first gonna cook the salmon, which I put my Cajun seasoning, a little garlic seasoning, really simple and easy, keep it clean for you.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna have our pasta going, and I'll put all our ingredients so we can have our fabulous lunch. Put the knife down.
Put the knife
Don't
down.
try to kill me yet.
Not till I taste it.
Let's go over to the stove and get started. All right, so we are gonna get started. Let's put the pasta in because it's time to get that in.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, do that. Yes.
Look at this.
I got you cooking.
Expert pasta pouring.
Thank you. So I'm gonna add a little bit of butter because butter is good for everyone, especially when you want it to taste good. Now, if you want it healthy, you just leave out the butter.
Okay.
But since we want it to taste good, and I'm cooking for you.
You put a little butter in there. That's okay.
And a little olive oil.
My arteries can take that.
Good. Yeah, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
What do you do to stay in shape anyway?
Drugs.
He doesn't do drugs.
I don't do drugs. There we go.
You're stupid. Okay,
right.
so I'm gonna do 4 pieces of salmon. I put Cajun seasoning and some garlic powder on it. Onion powder, actually.
Should I turn the fan on? Or is that too noisy for us?
Just
Too noisy. Okay.
we're gonna see how many salmon. That's good.
Wow. Cute. Very pretty pieces of salmon.
All right, salmon. While the salmon's cooking, let's talk a little bit about music.
Let's do it.
So, what is going on with music? Tell me what's happening.
No, it's been a while. So I told you I'm into like the film thing now and film production, and the film that we're shooting in March, April.
What's the name of it again?
Legend.
Legend.
But it's very much a drama, but it's a drama about a character who's really made some horrible life choices with substance abuse and a bunch of other wrong personal issues, but he's also a brilliant songwriter. So I'm actually writing all the songs for the film.
Awesome.
So that will be my next release.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you're putting this out on your own label? Or what do you do?
I'm doing all the music completely independently, and then we'll wait until we start talking to distribution companies for the film to figure out how I'm going to release the music. So,
All right, I might be able to hook you up there. You know, I'm still doing what I do.
You think I ain't gonna come talk to you? You
I
will
might
hook
be
it
able to
up.
hook you up. But then, of course, I'd have to be the boss of the record as normal, so I
On second thought.
nah. I'm like, wait, one more song. I need one more song.
Remember that? Remember that?
I need one more
Almost
song.
there. We need one more single.
That is hilarious. So let me check the salmon. No, that's me, you know. We're gonna add it back into the pasta once
Okay.
we're done. So I just wanna make sure it's not sticking.
What are you gonna do? You gonna chop the salmon up?
I'm gonna chop the salmon up.
Okay,
It's gonna
I'm
be
with
little
that.
bites of salmon.
I'm with that.
But I really believe, I love having the salmon skin because the skin's the best part. It's
Skin
the
is
healthy
good
part.
stuff.
It's really good, and it's like, I don't know, the consistency really tastes good, but also all the nutrition is in
Good stuff
the
in the skin.
Yes.
Salmon skin rolls. Some of my
Salmon
favorite
skin.
sushi.
Exactly. All right, as soon as the salmon's done, what did I do with the thing? Okay, let me rinse this. I have to rinse it, sorry. I'm not in my kitchen, sorry.
Dance break.
All right, so the salmon's done. Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna
Want me to get it out for
Yeah,
you?
here, get the salmon out. Let's do
All
that.
right.
Then I'm gonna add the garlic, the onion, some lemon juice, some white wine, some tomatoes, some olives. We're gonna have some fun. Woohoo! A super easy dish that anyone can do, anyone. So I'm having so much fun cooking with you. We've never cooked together before.
We have never cooked it. I've eaten lots of your cooking. And I'm a picky eater, and she is dope.
Okay,
Excellent.
let's put some onion in here.
All right. Put this over here.
This is one onion chopped up, one onion.
Wow.
Do you like cooking?
I do.
Or
It's
does-
it's very centering. You know. It's almost like
Garlic.
songwriting
Yes.
because it's like this creative
creative.
experience.
Exactly.
It's like you get focused, you get creative. I like it.
Well, it's funny you say that because you said to me, I'm in my creative outlet.
Yeah, like as long as we've known each other for 30 years, I've never seen you in this whole, like, you're the performer. We got the cameras on you. And this is weird. Like, you're usually the one barking around telling people what to do on set. But now, look at you.
Well, you know, it's funny. You know why I started doing this? One, I love cooking. So I love entertaining. I love cooking. I love for people to come over to my house. And, I'm about to set everything on fire.
No.
No, I love cooking and having people at the house and entertaining. And cooking is an expression of love for me.
Yeah.
So when people come to my house, I want them to feel really good. I want them to taste my food, taste my drinks. And I feel like nowadays, a lot of us gotten away from not cooking at home.
Right.
But COVID has
Right.
really helped us come back to the home and have to learn how to cook.
There have been so many negative things about COVID, but there have been positive
Yeah.
things like that
Give
too.
me that. I don't know why you're holding it.
You don't like the way I'm holding it.
Give me that, give me that. No, I'm messing with you. But seriously, it's really gotten people back to
Yeah.
cooking. And I think that's super important. I think that all young people need to know how to cook. My kids cook. And to eat healthy and stop eating out junk food, I think it's really important that we cook and we nourish our family and we have people over and we keep it small. So I think part of this whole COVID thing has really helped bring people back together.
I think you're right.
And I think the other thing that's happened this year for 2020, because it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for me. Personally, I think everyone has been a tough year. But I really think it shows you who people really are.
Yeah.
And it's brought relationships closer together. And it's
Right.
funny because I'm hanging out with so many people that I started my career with. And it feels really good that life comes full circle. Talking about life coming full circle, he's gonna hate me for this.
Oh no, what is she gonna do? I'm gonna throw this mask at you. What?
So, one of my favorite songs ever that we worked on, True to Myself.
Yes.
And that song has such a deep meaning.
Yeah, especially like after this year where we've seen so much division in the country and people who you thought were
One can of tomatoes.
were tomatoes and they actually turned out to be kumquats. No, but you know, people in this year, you really want to just surround yourself with positive people,
Right.
and everybody ain't there.
No.
Everybody's on a journey, and some people ain't as far along as you are.
Yeah, and so True to Myself. I want to get in your song.
You want to hear? Okay, so "True to Myself" is a song that you gave me my first solo deal.
Yep.
And I knew that when I did that album, I wanted to have like a definitive, like my print on everything on that album, from the songwriting to the way it looked to the way it felt. And so we named the album True to Myself.
Yes.
And the lyrics are True to Myself.
That's what I want to hear, the lyrics.
So you just want me to sing a verse?
Yeah, I want to hear those lyrics. Because right now what's going on in my personal life,
Right.
I'm really getting back to me. And so those lyrics, I think I put that in a blog post. I was like, I'm getting back true to myself. And then I went, oh, eureka.
So check these lyrics out. Everybody wants to rise above, without a touch of dignity, without a stroke of love. You take a little time, check yourself, to live the life you're praying for. Just be true to yourself. I forgot. Everybody wants to be your friend. If you got a dime to lend, you never really matter in the end to them. That's why I'm true to myself, y'all. What? I'm true to my family. What? And I love with a true integrity. Yeah, what we gonna do? We gonna be true to yourself, y'all.
I can't sing.
True to the God above. And love with a true integrity before the salmon burn, Lord.
Woo! Those lyrics will never
get
old. Never. And honestly, 30 years later,
we're
so lucky to still be alive.
Still be alive, still growing, still learning, still friends.
Still friends.
That's
I love
the
you.
best. I love you too.
Seriously.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and we have kids, and our kids are getting older, and it's just, you know what? We're blessed.
Yeah.
And I feel really full in my heart, and I love cooking with you, and it's time to finish this up, but just coming full circle, life full circle is so beautiful. So we're gonna finish cooking instead of getting all mopey and crazy. We can get all mopey.
But all that was true.
I know it is. All right, so we got the garlic, we got the onions, we got tomatoes. I'm gonna put some calamate olives in here.
Those are my favorite kind of olives, by the way.
You said you love olives, me too.
I do. I love olives, but I hate capers.
Huh.
What's that about?
I don't know. I almost put capers in here. I'm glad I asked. I'm gonna do like a half a cup of wine. You know Allie in the Valley.
Hey.
I always gotta have some wine. Where are the wine glasses? We need to be drinking.
You ain't said nothing. Want me to get wine glasses?
Yes, please get wine glasses. That's a good thing
I'm
to
gonna
do.
get me some. Keep rolling, keep rolling. I'm getting the wine glasses. Come on.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna do the juice of a lemon.
All right. I love it.
Let's drink some wine because...
I want red.
You want red? Okay.
You do that. I'm gonna do this red.
Okay, what are you doing? I'll do red too. I'll just flip the white. How about we do red?
All right.
All right, cool. I'm doing what I do with you.
So can I tell you, without being too...
Salmon back in.
put the salmon in there, without being too insulting to our president who is leaving office, doesn't it feel
What's
good?
his name?
I forgot. But doesn't it feel good?
The one-term president. That's what we're calling him.
Let's call him President Loser. Doesn't it feel good that it feels like the country is beginning to get back on track?
I mean, people are just, it's been a crazy amount of years,
Right.
like 4 years.
There's been so much that we've been dealing with.
So much stuff has been going on, and I just think I'm just really, we persevered. So almost everyone persevered. A lot of people lost family members.
Absolutely.
It's been tragic. It's been a tough 4 years.
It's been traumatic.
It's been a tough 4 years, but I'm happy that we as a country figured out how to get to the next level.
Ain't that the truth?
Cheers.
And it feels like, I feel a change coming, a better change.
I do too. I do too. I feel hope. Cheers. Love you.
L'chaim.
Love you. I want to put a little oregano in here just because. And this is like not one of my standard recipes. I'm actually making this up.
I love oregano, so dump that shit in that thing.
Yes, good.
Woo!
A little bit more lemon juice.
Woo! I love lemon too.
Let's do that.
The acid.
All right, so now I'm just gonna crush all the salmon up in here.
Wow.
Really easy.
Yummy. Yummy.
Let I don't want to overcook it, so let me just turn it down just a little bit.
I'll hold this.
There you go. Thank you.
Je vous en prie.
So where are you going traveling? What's next? As soon as COVID's over, what's next?
As soon as COVID's over, already, there were a bunch of gigs in Korea and Japan.
Yeah, you're big over there. You do Japan a lot, right?
Yeah,
I've never been to Japan.
Oh my God, I love Japan. It's like, it almost feels like in countries like Korea and Japan, they have a deeper appreciation for like R&B and soul music than we do here.
Right.
That's what it feels
I'm
like.
gonna add a little bit. We don't have enough wine.
Is there such a thing as too much wine?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I remember when I first met you, you didn't even drink.
I didn't drink, and now look at me.
That's what happens with adulthood. Adulthood makes you drink.
Adulthood will bring the alcoholic out of anybody.
COVID didn't help.
COVID did not help.
All right. Let's do some crushed red pepper.
Ooh. Here, one of the benefits of having a half Italian, half Egyptian wife is I get to learn all kinds of Italian meanings, like arrabbiata.
Arrabbiata, yes.
Arrabbiata.
So you know I went to Egypt. Did I tell you I went to Egypt last November? Did I tell you that? You know I went to Egypt.
You did.
Yeah,
you told me that. Yeah.
Egypt is, you've been to Egypt.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah, I got a chance to see Egypt from, a really because, my wife, half of her family is from Egypt.
Right.
And them Egyptians do not go to bed.
No, they don't. All night.
They will stay up till
Did you go to all the pyramids and stuff?
Oh yeah, we did all
It's
that.
amazing. Honestly, best trip I ever had. One of the best trips I ever had. I went down the Nile.
Yeah. We did that too. It was incredible.
Okay, this is almost done. So let me recap because I know we're just running our mouths, just talking and talking. So I got salmon in here, calamari olives, tomatoes, onion, garlic, a little red peppers.
You got to do that.
Oregano.
There you
go. Drain the pasta, and then I'm going to add the pasta back, and then we're just going to top it with some Parmesan cheese, and then our lunch will be ready.
Drain the pasta. Can you say that on TV? Okay.
Oh my God, I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, so we finished our easy, simple salmon pasta dish meal, which just
it smells great.
Thank you. I'm super excited to be here with you, for you to eat with you, to have lunch with you.
Yes.
We just went back memory lane. Salmon pasta, calamari olives, onion, garlic, lemon juice, some white wine.
And you made sure, because I don't like dairy, you used vegan butter, right?
Vegan butter, New Balance. And I want to know, do you want Parmesan cheese or no cheese? Because
that would be a no.
Okay, no cheese for him, but I'm going to have some cheese, you know me.
Right.
And we're just going to do a little bit Italian parsley on top. Super.
Beautiful.
But you don't like cilantro.
I don't like cilantro,
You're
but I
a
like
weirdo.
parsley.
But you're
this
a weirdo.
Is parsley, right?
I know, it's parsley, but you're still a weirdo.
Well, you know I'm a weirdo.
Yeah,
you know
are.
that.
I know. That's why I love about you. Okay, so you do the taste test, so get a fork.
Okay.
This is yours with no cheese.
All right. Boom.
Okay, I am going to put a little cheese on mine because I eat everything. You don't want to know everything. I eat everything.
I know what you eat.
Yeah. Okay, stop.
All right.
This guy has had me laughing through this whole thing. I barely made it through.
It's a gift.
A little bit of Parmesan cheese, and let's try it. And if you need it a little spicier, you can put some crushed red peppers. But this is a simple, easy lunch.
It's good.
Let me make sure you're not lying.
So, it's perfectly seasoned, salted.
It's good.
It's almost like you know what the hell you're doing.
You know where to get the recipe. AllieInTheValley.com. Don't forget, if you like the video, hit the like button. Don't forget to follow Eric Benet on all his social media. Give me your social media handles.
Just go to ericbenet.net. Follow me on Instagram at ericbenet. That's enough.
Yes, and you know what? This has actually turned out really good. Let's cheers. He actually opened an amazing bottle of wine, and I can't stop laughing. We had such a good time. I love you. Thank you. You're the best.
Love you.
One of my best friends ever.
Ever.
And it's so good to be back cooking, having fun, and we'll see you on the next episode of Allie in the Valley. Thank you.
Thank you, love.